What's up guys, Kuro here. So with the update to my Carino 3 Ring of Blade, I changed a lot since the last video, and I will say why I use all this stuff. Like first we go to the skilling first. So I changed my damage to not my damage. It's like I have get a physical damage to lightning 100% convert, so I have more lightning damage. And then under here we get high voltage, additional lightning damage and short chance. So this is the thing that I changed. And oh yeah, later then I said about candle Warcry, Resurrect Warcry for the reduced damage and regen some life. A Gist of Fire, we need to get attack and spell block chance. Like right here, my attack, next page, here, attack and spell block chance. Do I need to I need to remap. So my attack block chance is 100%, my spell block chance is 99. It just left 1%, but it still doesn't matter. And why I go for block chance? Because under God of War here, we can add attack and spell block. Attack and spell block here, 10% chance to restore our life and energy shield, so we don't die. This survive, because we don't lack of damage but we lack of survive. So, and under the ranger this side you also have attack and spell block chance. So like, how do I say it, attack and spell block really useful for survive, and we can restore 10% chance to restore our life also. And then outlay lifting to boost, and recursion for the deflection. If it's a recursion, it's best to use the prepare motion. How you pronounce that? It's not prepare, it's the this one with a high cooldown, because this you will cast every 0.1 second, so you need a high cooldown. Reduce the cooldown of the defense skill, so that when every time we cast the flame, you will get this recursion. Or you can change it to stone skin. Stone skin will be better because it's a 70% absorb damage taken. So every time when you cast, you will refresh the 70% absorb damage. But I use these two. And bury step, why we use bury step? Because we use this like stealth step, minus 20% additional damage taken when blur is active. We did not get additional damage. We did not get the additional damage. We get the reduced damage, and just get a corrupted for the blur effect. Here I don't get movement. We don't lack of movement. For the build that I'm at, I lack of resistance. So I can get a better one, but whatever, like 59 and 60% is still the same. So we use bury step to gain blur, and also run fast. The most important thing is just running fast. And then defensive buffer is best to get this. It reduces physical damage and element damage. I have more survive and I have the defensive buffer, like using the tendency blessing. So oh yeah, about the activation median for Resurrect Warcry, the cooldown time is 8 seconds, so we get a 6 second but the high additional duration. So that now I'm 100% uptime. but I sacrifice some damage to get it. Like this part, I get the skill effect duration. Maybe if I can change the skill area and projectile speed to the bottom one to get copy by these, because I don't really need to copy the skill effect duration. So this part, maybe these two can switch, but I still need to farm a lot of the Wedge, the magic Wedge, the rare Wedge. So for Resurrect Warcry, we get a 6 second and then increase the additional duration. Another one is the this is prepare motion. About preparation is 4 seconds for Bury Step, and try to get a bit duration. For the Aegis of Fire, just get a 4 second and any duration, because Aegis of Fire cooldown is very fast. This cooldown is also 6 seconds. Defensive buffer, this we don't want the preparation to be fast. Get a 7 second and then a high duration. Depend on how much you can afford. The cooldown time is 6 seconds, but I get 7 because we have high duration. This you have to time it up so that it will not keep removing our Tendency Blessing. Like if you have the Tendency Blessing to 4, then the next cast you will remove the Tendency Blessing, and then it gives us this reduced damage buff. And then before the next cast, if you can get it back into 4, then you will not consume it. Like this one, you have to time it well with your. Just don't have a fast cast on defensive buffer. If not, it will keep removing our reduced damage. Like the Tendency Blessing reduce 4% additional damage. And precise projectile, I go by restrain minus the mana, so that I bought 2. The other one is under the precise element resistant. I bought 2 restrain. For me, I find that it's cheap, so I bought them. And then energy fortress, I have 3 link. Element amplification, I have 3 link. Yeah, and then the element resistant, just at around 20 to 24. If you have mana issue, I don't have mana issue, is because of this off the beaten track. I don't need to get minus skill cost. If you are not using off the beaten track, you need to get minus skill costs on your craftings or on your branding slate. Here you must get minus skill costs, like, or you can get it on the Fallen Starlight. Under my Fallen Starlight is like this. For more survives, we need to get the Warcry effect at the bottom, but I go for damage. So I copy max channel stack +1/+1. If you want to more survive your Warcry, like if I remove this, the Warcry will only be when you have to hit the enemy. You need to cast near the boss, you will get 5. But if it casts on normal enemy, you only get 1. But with this Warcry effect, so I don't need to start the battle. I Warcry, I will get 5 stack. And if your Warcry is on the bottom, it get copied by this. Spark set the Ablaze. When it get copied by this, we will not get 10. The maximum we can only get 8 Warcry. 8 stack of Warcry. So every stack reduced by 3% damage. So it's like 8 times 3 is like 24. So it's 24 reduced damage for 8. But I didn't go for 8. I go for max. My max channel stack is at 11. If I change it, then my stack will become 10. So I don't really want to reduce my Ring of Blade maximum stack. And this part is this is also important. 5 chance to infect 1 additional stack of wheat. So for this, our crafting amulet need to get at base wheat damage. So I changed my amulet also to 3-star additional curse and then add a wheat damage. This overall I spend is like around 10k, 10 or 15k. That's why my farming is very long. There's still some item I haven't like changed it yet. So with this add base to wheat damage, we can deal wheat. Every time when we deal wheat, our blur will gain stack and you always stay at 100. So that every time when it's 100, we will increase our evasion and avoid the damage. So we need blur effect here. Like this is important, this is a must have, and this is for survive. I would suggest getting the Warcry at bottom. So more survive is better. And then this part I get not bad. Neither you use not bad or you get Pyromatic Split on the Fallen Starlight. Depend. I have a split here also as a extra one. This one because my erosive resistance not enough, so I get it. And it sells so cheap. I still get a plus lightning skill level. So for the branding, the best is to get 20 chance to gain tendency and agility blessing when receiving focus blessing. And this part. And this is the same as the last one. When we brand, we go for skill area and projectile speed. This part is skill area and projectile speed. I can still get one more. But because my Warcry is not 100% uptime, so here I get a skill effect duration. But maybe these two, if these two can switch, then I have another projectile speed and skill area that will be better. And the Pyromatic Split, and then convert 100% physical damage convert to lightning damage. This part is also the same, skill area, projectile speed, and then max life and max energy shield. About the Priggy of the God, I go for Frostbitten, inflict Frostbite. Like this at 60% additional damage against frozen enemy. When we use Burning Eyes, you cannot inflict freeze, so the enemy is not freeze. So every time when you inside the mapping you don't really feel this have any difference. The enemy can't be freeze. So if this is too expensive, just don't buy it. Right now is the price go up. Like you don't really need this one. It's there's a lot of Slate can be used. But I just that because I like to use the off the beaten track. Like even you can find the Steel Vanguard, get this one, knowledgeable and power effect plus 10 defense skill level, increase more defense skill. Like knowledgeable is also not bad. See if you can find a cheap one. Like this type is also not bad. Oh, like 600, you can get physical damage to lightning. Like for example, if you get these, then under this part, you can change. You can remove this Slate and then add the split to this part, and then this part you get God of War. God of War, what we get? We can use the not bad, and then physical skill level. But I didn't go this route because it's expensive. Oh, now the price drop. So the price drop is still okay. Like there's two type of physical skill level. That's one is this one, the other one is this one. Oh, this one is more cheaper. What the fuck? But the price dropped so much. And then the bottom is also the same. Max life or max life and defense. And then still got what? The projectile, yeah. Skill area and projectile speed. Like this one is 6% max life and defense. And that one is also not bad. So there's a lot of way to combo. Even if you can get Mindful, you also can add it, or the agility blessing, but it's really depend on how much it sell. So knowledgeable is also not bad. Knowledgeable, but for me, because I want to don't really need to care about the mana regen, so I go use the off the beaten track. Pregame of the God is anything that you want to use, depending on how much cash you have. And then the rest, God of War here is all the same. I remove a few critical strike, like this part critical strike damage and this part critical strike damage. I get the attack and spell block chance, and this part attack and spell block chance. So my level is 99. So for some player that can't get to level 99, maybe you can drop some of the life or the skill area. Mostly get the drop the skill area, reduce some of the damage, get survive. It's best that to go for this route is your level is around 97 or 99, so that all these important one you have enough talent point to use it. If you are new player, just stick with not this one. Just stick with the guide that I post. Where is it? This one. Yeah. Just stick with this one using the Resident of Star until your level is around 97 or 99, so that all those important stuff you get. So we look at the equipment. This is still the same as the last video. This is still also the same. I change this, get a weed damage, and then the glove, thunder manipulator. This part is best that the max life is T1. I still need to craft it. I bought the double corrode already. So this I bought 1,500. I saw it cheap, so I just bought it. Now it's at go back to 2004. When we have this, we don't need to get the mark. That's why my fist stick is, I remove my fist stick. This I will change when my life is like T1 and then T0 and T0. So for Light Hunter belt, I corrode this is a double corrode, but I only get these, so maybe I will change. I think the convert to shield this corroded should be better, but I haven't changed it yet. So the best tree for the belt here is skill effect duration, minus additional damage taken at low mana, element resistant. And because of that, like this, under your amulet you must get armor, or your ring here have to get armor. One of these part you have to get armor between amulet, belt, and ring. But for the belt here, I'd rather go get skill effect duration. I didn't get 2T0, so like 2T1 maybe is not bad. I don't really want to waste my frame eddy anymore. And then for the shoe, we use the Night Shroud and then get a corrupted for the blur effect, and then max life, diffraction. These I get resistant. If your resistance is not bad, you don't need to get erosive, or you can just get the movement speed. These I just buy. Burning Eyes, like I bought this, was cheap, not really that expensive, like around 3,000. So I think it's around 3,000. I bought it. Just that this max life and defense is a bit low, but with just max life and element resistance is already 4,000. Like what is the buff? Yeah, here he have armor. If this part you get armor under your amulet, this you can get FT skill level. So it really depends. You can change according into what item you get. And this burning eyes is best to get double corrode, but when I bought these eyes, this is corrode, like a 10 level 10 defense skill level, and I find that all this is not bad, so I just buy. And this ring I also buy. I have one that I craft. Like no one is buying it. This is the one that I craft. Just that I didn't get electrode here. I really use all my readable. Too bad. Like this is so perfect. But what to do? So I straight away go buy. I bought this 6,200. It's expensive. So I think together, yeah, I spent around like 15k or 20k already. And for weapon, I craft this myself, and I bought the 59 corrupted, and then just use the heritage to transfer it over. So the best is to get this one. This I just go buy. This is only 3,500. I find that it's cheap. Like 60% is too expensive. I just go for 59. And the best is get projectile quality +2, projectile skill plus 3 projectile skill level, and then +2 physical skill level. Like under this part is really like, oh damn, now the price is increased. Yeah, I bought this is only 3,000. No, I bought this 8,000. Sorry, I bought this 8,000. Yeah, I bought this 8,000. I craft this myself, and then I bought this corrupted one. With just this corrupted is still cheap. Now the price go up. Sometimes the price will drop. Just depend. Like the chest also is the old one. Like all together is around 20k already. And then for the heal trial, try to get a max 80% increase and decrease of movement speed, also apply to knockback distance. The bottom one, the reload speed, doesn't matter. Just get a 80%. And then this is for ammo. These have 12 ammo. And then the knockback for mapping. If you don't need knockback, you can just use pyromatic projectile quality and the split. And then I bought this. And then last one is this one. This will increase our heat up. You gain the overheat. So you will charge this thing much faster. Because the time when I kill the boss, I keep dying, and then it sucks. And my Aeterna map right now is 255. Just now I died one time. My tier is 255. My goal is just to get to 300, and then I don't want to like increase the survive anymore. Every time you die, you need to build up the overheat. It's like very slow. So I just use this. I found this myself. If you go buy, it's expensive. Same for this one. Both of it, I found them myself. These two, I found it myself. If you don't have these, you can use the split and the projectile quality. And then the last will be the candle. I fuse this myself. So it's best to just get projectile quality +2. And then the physical skill level. Projectile quality +1 and +2 physical skill level is cheaper. Like this is already like 6,000, 3,000 or 6,000. This one is like 10k. I didn't sell it. I use it myself. Grudge. This is good for penetrate. This is like 20% element pen, so I don't want to change it. And the rest is like the same. I also didn't bought the level 21. Ring of Blade is still at level 20. Now it's 12. It's like this, use high voltage, and that's it. That basically much the change that I have since the last video. So here I will add my yeah, add it here, create the build. Just that this I haven't get double corrode. If you want to get a single corrode, get the bottom one, get 5. This is still cheap. Like this part have to remove. Like 70. I haven't used the double corrode because my max life is still not high. And I can share this. Right now it's only at 255. Maybe I can get higher, just that lazy. I run out of the level 83 and 85 frame already. So I will share this. I will share it in the description there. So I think basically it. What this sell? Oh. So how many? I'm broke again. Okay. I think that basically it. If you find this video is helpful, give me some like and subscribe the channel. If you have any question, just comment down below. I try my best to reply. Thank you guys for watching. See ya. Bye bye.